there, Maude Garrett coming to you from San Diego Comic-Con for Anglophenia. I'm going to be chatting to the fans about the late, great Douglas Adams, the Doctor Who writer and visionary author behind the original Dirk Gently and Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So if you're new to Douglas Adams, where should you start? Let's ask the fans.
Two favorites are the Dirk Gently or Hitchhiker's Guide is the classic.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, either the book or the radio show.
And then the Dirk Gently detective agency.
Reading the books. I always say read the books. I'm a huge book reader.
Well, I can't say start with the books because unfortunately I didn't, but so I'll say start with the movie because that's what I did.
It was instantly one of my favorites.
It's very clever and honestly, you can read it pretty fast. It's a fun one.
You're very familiar with Douglas Adams' work. How were you introduced to it?
My mother introduced me to Douglas Adams. I was a kid, and she read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, and she immediately handed it over to me and said, you need to read this.
My dad was a big Douglas Adams fan, so I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy when I was in middle school.
My friend Rachel from high school.
Thanks, Rachel. Couldn't have done it without you. If someone hasn't heard of Douglas Adams, how would you describe what he does, like his type of writing?
Hilarious.
Fun.
It is fun.
Genius. Outrageous.
Satire.
Very clever.
Clever is definitely the word I always come back to.
Fast thinking.
Really witty.
Accessible.
Mind-boggling and strange and weird and wonderful.
Be prepared for weirdness.
They're a little strange, a little quirky, but you'll immediately relate to it.
If you can understand sarcasm, you'll be able to understand Douglas Adams.
It will get your brain working.
There's so much you see of his style, modern day. He inspired so many people. You get into them, you never know what you're going to find. It's the adventure of reading his work.
Definitely some of the best comedy you'll ever read in a very dry sort of way.
Out of all of Douglas Adams' characters, do you have a favorite?
I'm torn. Either Trillian, because in first reading her, I was inspired by her.
Arthur Dent. He's a lovely man. Looks good in Jim Jams.
The robot Marvin, he's, speaking of like dry, sarcastic characters, he's so sad, so depressed.
And it's so
hilarious.
cute.
Yes, very cute.
You don't know whether to feel sorry for him or hug him or laugh at him.
Can I choose the whale? Please?
Oh, I cannot pick a favorite. I cannot pick a favorite.
You can't and you won't.
You just need to check it out.
Dirk Gently's Holistic Detective Agency is coming to BBC America October 22. I'm Maude Garrett for Anglophenia.